Good morning. It's great to be with you today. Thank you for tuning in. Jeremiah, God's prophet, was locked in a prison cell when God spoke to him. I was thinking the other day, where did he get the pen and the paper to write from prison? And how could he concentrate on listening to God and write words of encouragement when things were happening all around him, which was sad? How was he able to protect his writings until he could get them to a safe place? The answer to all of these questions, I haven't a clue. I don't know. But I know in spite of his surroundings, God had good news for him and for his people. In the previous chapter, the word of the Lord came on to Jeremiah saying, Jeremiah 32, verse 26, 27. Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? Depression, cancer, brokenness, loneliness, sadness, divorce. Listen to the Bible. God said, is there anything too hard for me? I don't know where your heart is today. Maybe you feel you're locked into your circumstances. Maybe this is the worst day in your life. Maybe you're thinking, what's the use? Why bother? Maybe you're saying to yourself, why even take the time? God has a message for you today. Is there anything that I can't do, saith the Lord? Is there anything too hard for me? Why don't you take him at his word? Why don't you listen to him and take him at his word? You see, our world is in a mess. And we need some more good news. We need good news. Sin, evil, every doorstep, every page of the newspaper. We see how the world has gone crazy. And the world is looking for a solution. But all we hear from the fake news and the repeated critics and the reports of condemnation from the cynic, nothing good is ever going to happen. We're doomed. Sad, sad, sad. The devil seeks to convince us that there's no real solution to the problem. The world is looking for a feel-good solution. The world wants to pretend that things are going to be better. And this feel-good approach only makes our problems more real. And there are many who are looking to churches to make them feel good. Many are going to the churches and they've got the singers and the songs and everything else. And when they leave, they feel good for a time, but they don't feel good about themselves. Deep down, they feel, what's the use? Our world is looking for answers, but as long as we're seeking selfish answers, they won't come. It seems as though God may be doing what he's always done throughout history. The book of Judges, a time when the judges ruled in Israel, and many refer to this time as the Dark Ages. They didn't listen to God. They didn't listen to God. God sought them. God pursued them. God loved them. And the Bible says, every man did what was right in his own eyes. Israel sought a selfish answer to their problems. They suffered the consequences. They were taken into captivity. They were taken into bondage. Our world is designed to be frustrated because of the difficulties and the trials. Jeremiah 20, verse 9. Then I said, I will not make mention of him, nor will I speak in his name. But the word was in my heart as a burning fire, shut up in my bones. And I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay. I couldn't stay. Woe is me if I don't preach the good news, the gospel of Jesus Christ. I can't be quiet. I gotta tell you that God is the answer to the problem. Necessity is laid upon me. Keep on praying. Keep on trusting. Keep on living your life. And stop buying into the world's worldview. Listen to God. Is there anything too hard for me to do? And the answer is no. Lord, bless us. Lord, those folks today who are suffering from depression, loneliness, brokenness, and sadness, Father, heal them. Make them well as only you can. May God bless you.